Hey, what's up guys, Tommy here, back again with another video, and today I wanted to announce that I'm building a second e-bike on this channel. So as you can see, I have all these cool e-bike parts here. I have most of the parts for this e-bike. What I'm missing is the battery, which should be here in a few days, the front forks, the rear shock, as well as the pedal assembly, and that's basically it. But yeah, no, I'm building this e-bike for a friend. He wanted a e-bike to get from his place to work, and he saw mine, rode it, and just had an absolute blast. So he's like, all right, get me one of those, build me one of those. I'm like, all right, I'll take you up on that offer. Was able to get the parts mostly for cheaper than what I got them for, because I was able to contact the supplier. I got this wheel for about $100 cheaper than I bought mine for. I got this motor kit for a really good deal. Yeah, everything here, just got it for a great deal. As you can see, this motor is the QS 203 motor or 205 motor, as opposed to the QS 273 motor that I have on my bike. I figured that I might as well go with a smaller motor because it's going to be 15 pounds lighter. Plus, it can handle the amount of power that I'm going to be using for this bike, which is about 12.6 kilowatts. One thing that's notable about this motor is the axle is much shorter than the one on the QS273. As you can see here, all I have spacing out this swing arm, from the motor is just one big washer here and one big washer over here, and that's it. And then I couldn't even fit both of the bolts that came with this motor on. So I'm not sure what's up with that. I suppose it's just shorter, and that's all. But other than that, as you can see, everything's looking pretty clean. I have the disc rotor on there and all spaced out. And I just put the motor onto the swing arm so that I could go ahead and just make sure everything would fit well. Because you don't want to have all the parts, get ready to build the bike, and then you don't know what you're supposed to do with getting that motor onto the swing arm, because that can be a pain in the ass. Also, another cool thing about this motor is check out this motor cable. So you see the material it's made out of. It's basically all of your cables, and they're shrink wrapped into this plastic tube, which is a rubber tube, which is very nice because it's very neat. And it's gonna stay out of the way of the motor and everything. As you can see, it's in there coming out of the motor very neatly, which is very nice. And yeah, so this is gonna be a great bike build. As you can see, I have the frame here. I went ahead and cut off the top bolts here and there, and then I drilled a hole into the rear of the frame for the motor cable. That's just a washer I put on there, which I'll take off when installing the motor cable in there. And yeah, so this bike, it's gonna be pristine. I'm gonna make sure to scratch this thing as little as possible, and when this thing is built, it's gonna look like a brand new machine that came out of factory. Also, another thing to note is the battery I got for this thing. Instead of having this thin 10 gauge wire, I actually use 8 gauge wire for it, which will be able to handle the current flow much better, and also has much thicker connectors. That was just a custom order I did because I didn't like the 10 gauge wires that came on my bike. What else? Instead of using 1/8 inch foam for keeping that battery nice and cushioned, I'm using 1/4 inch foam because I ended up double layering the 1/8 inch anyways. Yeah, other than that, I just wanted to show off all of this stuff to you guys because this is going to be an awesome build. I'm excited to do it. It's going to be quick, easy work because all the parts will be here just within the next, few days. And I think I can throw this thing together and make a video about it in less than a week. So that's going to be really fun. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this quick announcement, make sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, which you probably are subscribed. Like this video and leave a nice comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.